Alright. Is this warm-up? Or there's no way you pulled it actually, right? Okay. Okay, while we're going through this warm-up, the player is already very well known here. Dever versus Ruyaya completely crushing in the last round and finals, being a top contender. I think both these players need no introduction, both of them very well known. Dever used to be an insane D ranker and had ranked up eventually after getting a tournament ban for the second time, and this one a permanent, it seems like. But it's gonna be a bit of an uphill battle against a player like Ruyaya, who is so good, so consistent, so incredibly strong. A bit scary. Although I think Dever will be going for a lot of speed and here a lot of tapping. Very certainly gonna go for this, where you're gonna be trying to ban as much tapping as possible. And Ruyaya, I would expect some kind of reading, possibly hidden to any gimmicky maps. Probably gonna be a bit better than Dever there. Still gonna be quite a fight here, but certainly super duper exciting. Okay, rolls are getting involved with these people, high rolling quite a bit. Ruyaya 82, Dever 95. You have quite the large pool here. 4 DTs, 4 hard rocks, 4 hiddens, and 6 nomads. Gonna be best of 13 from what I can see. Quite a long match ahead of us. Yeah, we see the hidden 2-ban from Deva, so which we expected. Deva certainly not a weak reading player, but Ruyaya just too dangerous on this. Ruyaya gonna be banning as much speed as possible, immediately going for the no mods 5 ban. Certainly going to be going for either a DT3 or DT2 ban, I will be expecting right after. Of course, we still have a certain banning system that we don't ban all maps at the beginning. We first ban 2 maps, then we play 4 maps, and then we ban 2 maps once again. Yeah, immediately DT2 pick. Starting with an incredible banger. 243 BPM, non-stop tapping. DT2 on the AR10 as well, so no high AR shenanigan, it's purely tapping, testing what you can do, and we see very early on already the accuracy discrepancies. They were misaiming here quite a bit. Ruyaya not able to act this map that well, but can combo game it surely. We've seen it before. Last week in the finals, Ruyaya outscored Deva on some maps despite having 7% lower accuracy. Of course, they didn't play against each other. Deva kicking out Stella last week of the tournament. Unfortunate. Oh no, Deva didn't kick out Stella. That was actually Hydro. And Ruyaya really recovering on the BPM. Surprisingly high accuracy here. Deva quite a bit behind, especially with the break here. 780 combo here from Ruyaya. Unfortunately, I have trouble seeing my screen right now because I have 2 scats sitting straight in front of it. There we go. And Deva on his own pick, looking a bit shaky, not able to capitalize and max out the combo here. And Ruyaya just looking like a speed demon. Not something I would have expected from the performance from last week, but seems like the BPM is just barely handleable for Ruyaya. Deva now here with the combo advantage with finally the break here from Ruyaya. But it's gonna be a bit of an uphill battle. Deva has to keep up holding. Ruyaya has to drop a bit of accuracy, and this is exactly what happens. There's still a chance, especially here Ruyaya just running out of stamina, it seems like. This doesn't stop, and here we see Deva just catching up. They see the scores, they see the combo. They don't know the accuracy, but they can be expecting that Ruyaya probably not having the highest accuracy over here. Deva now building up the scores on his side. Finally getting back despite the early misses, keeping strong, keeping it through, dropping eventually, but it doesn't matter. The score advantage is already 50,000 with that 5% accuracy advantage. There's really not much Ruyaya can do. They see now the scores. Ruyaya would need to hold like a massive combo pretty much throughout the entire map, and they would need to miss at least once or twice more in order to make this even a competitive map here. Right here, Cheng missing a bit. Ruyaya now seeing the entire part. This is exactly what happened. I just looked away for a second. Ruyaya leading in score once again, despite being behind in accuracy just from this massive combo here build up. Wow, Ruyaya just sealing it away in the last second. Just check something else. Look back at the screen, and there was Ruyaya just leading out of nowhere. They were messing up here, having like this big chain miss that cost him quite a bit of score, and that really damaged him here. Here we see. Is this like a super old map that it doesn't show up in the tourney client? This is a 2015 submitted map that shouldn't be too old. For some reason tourney client. Ah, okay. Now it looks up. Shows up properly. Air 8.5 SR7. It sounds like some very, very brutal map. Very mechanics heavy, it seems like. Let's see how the map is combined here with the mechanics. I think both players are perfectly capable of playing this. Ruyaya, someone who would be rather favored on it. Dever, certainly not out of the game. Very strong reading player, but bit of a misplay here. Rogan combo dropped a lot in accuracy. Ruyaya with the 99%. Neither player of seeing here. Still a lot to go. Certainly recoverable, but this makes it a lot harder here to chain miss. A bit of a misread here from Deva. Just note locking through the entire part. OD is 8.5, so missing once could mean the end on this type of map, and just so difficult. No way, this map is loved. It's crazy. Where's HR player SS on that map? Okay, okay. They were trying his best here to keep holding on, but unfortunately just breaking. It does break with him though, but the score difference already doubled the score of Deva. A bit devastating. I don't know if that's really something you can come back, especially if you keep missing like that. That's just so hard. Both the players see the scores now. It's very certain to be the win here for Ruyaya on the winner's the winner's side. Really just enjoying this map. It's such a difficult map, but it's just so beautiful to look at. Just looking at Ruyaya, just hitting it all, just super impressive stuff here. Unfortunately missing here, but that pattern was more or less unhittable. You need to be someone like Forum to be able to hit that. Both these players really making it through that so difficult patterns. It is pure flow aim, just in all directions. Oh no! Crazy stuff here. They were immediately going into the DT3, 4 ground eclipse, and this is gonna be 270 BPM, and I don't think Ruyaya is gonna be able to combo game this one. I think Dever is gonna finally be able to actually do his thing. Hello, Exia. Damn. The panic. How are you doing?
Just commentated 2 4WC matches, and now we're commentating this match.
Oh, it's fine. I already commentated today 4 WC matches and another match as well.
You did like A stream and B stream, right?
Yeah, something like that. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, I commentated 1 match of Fulminaire and 4 matches of 4 WC. Yeah, 270 BPM DT3 picked by Deva. To be expected, but has been combo gamed on the last speed map he has picked. In DT2, we had these insane combos, well, Deva just couldn't hold it for long enough by having a massive combo accuracy advantage.
Game could get some shit misses in. I mean, AK, score difference, this is all going to come down to whoever breaks in the midsection. Dever already breaks, and that's going to be some huge score cap because of being 1/3 into the map. So, yeah, that's going to be FC right now. But right now, Dever picking this as a speed map. Yeah, just finds a break. So, right now, Dever with the advantage, Dever with a combo advantage. Not accuracy advantage, a little bit close, like 0.5 across from each other. So, really comfortable from both of these players with the accuracy from Ruyaya is keeping him in the check.
Yeah, they were breaking once again. Score difference of 30,000, 36,000. It's not that much. Both of these players could certainly be taking this. I feel like I'm a little bit worried the further we go into the map, and for the stamina of Ruyaya, this is exactly what happened last time, and Ruyaya now starting to drop here, just not being able to keep up. And yeah, Dever taking the score advantage, but Ruyaya, you cannot count him out yet. He's come back from that. Once again, you're breaking. Yeah, Dever, of course. Yeah. Dever, of course, very experienced in tier 5 with maps. Lots of his top plays are high BPM DT. Really see that here.
Yeah, we're nearing the end of the map, and it looks like that this is going to be the map already. I feel like there is not enough map for Ruyaya to overcome, even if Deborah breaks right now. 150k score is overcome with this amount of accuracy. Not a lot to do, but lots to do with the amount of map that you have left. So yeah, Deborah finally getting his point on the board.
Yes, much needed. It's his pick, of course. Has already been 1 breakpoint on a DT2 previously, but finally Dever not being out-comboed last time on weeks and finals. They didn't play, I believe, but Dever has played the map 2 times, had 7% better accuracies in both maps, but still less score just from the combo that Ruyaya had. So Ruyaya really able to keep up these combos. All right, now it is going to be the ban phase. No, it's another pick here for Ruyaya, my bad. After that, we'll have the ban phase, and Ruyaya going for aim hard rock with circle size 6, so very Wait, circle size 6 plus hard rock. Oh my god, what are we watching? Is that circle size 7.8?
Maybe. Yeah, this is circle size 7.8. It's a little bit like of a consistency map.
Yeah, certainly a very long map as well. 3 minutes 41. Gonna be quite taxing on your concentration, I feel like. Gonna be not only circle size 7.8, max combo of 1338, and it is very aimy map. Very aimy map with a bunch of bursts. Gonna be interesting to see how the players will be able to keep going through this map and able to control their aim here. And first break here from Dever, dropping here a bit accuracy at the beginning. This might just be a bit of a blunder or a sign of what's going to come. We're just looking so much stronger on this. 98%, while Dever 92% cannot keep up any combos. Score difference is already quite massive, honestly, for how long we are in the map. Double the score, essentially, from Dever here. We're here finally dropping. Dever not having any combo either, not being able to take advantage of the break here from Ruyaya.
Now into the Ki, spacing of the Hard Rock 2 7.8 circle size. It's going to be a little bit more larger, a little bit of linear aim on this type of map, back and forth. The sliders are going to be staying as usual, but Dever going to find more breaks than usual. I think it's just Ruyaya just being more comfortable on this type of map that just has a little bit of more edge over Dever. And that 66k score that Dever has, under a 130k score that Ruyaya has, as Precision is just continuing to shred over this map. And it is a huge difference score at 75k, almost double his score. Ruyaya finally finding the break after the Ki, but it is really, really comfortable for Ruyaya here.
Yeah, comfortable might be a little bit of an overstatement, but certainly more comfortable than Dever has it. Finally able to build up some combo, but the question is just how long is he going to be able to keep it up, and that is the answer. Immediately breaking, just as I say that, just not being able to keep up any combos. Just the aim control that Dever has is just not enough. Of course, not everybody is able to play 7.8 circle size, especially in a map that is about 6.5 stars in difficulty. Or 7.5, or something like that. 6.76. Ruyaya breaking once again. Dever finally able to build up some combo, but the accuracy is just not there to majorly capitalize on that. And with the break once again, with these accuracy drops once again, it's just not looking good for Dever here. 2/3 of the map's over, and Ruyaya is here once again building up a combo.
Yeah, it's just this really, really comfortable for Ruyaya. I feel like this is match has already been done. The map pick from Ruyaya just really comfortable on his side. The speed max from Dever. Unfortunately, yeah, you were talking about that combo game that was happening in that other DT map.
And yeah, with the break here from Dever and the 350 combo from Ruyaya. Incredible stuff. Breaking just short of 400 combo, but on a map like this, on a difficult small circle map, this is such a statement. This is some stellar stuff.
Really comfortable winning for Ruyaya here.
Yes, and that is 3-1 for Ruyaya. We're gonna see the next ban phase now, I believe. And while they're... Okay, so we're immediately banning the number 2. Does not want to get into the tapping. Number 2, of course, a lot harder, I feel like, to combo game than some speed maps. Yet Dever has... I think Dever has a lot more options to ban, really, than Ruya. There's a lot more maps that I feel like Ruya is gonna be favored in any gimmicky maps, but while the players are banning maps, I need to banish my cat behind my screen. Alright, my cat has been banished from behind my screen. And we see the Hard Rock 1 ban here from Deva. So I want to get into the Hard Rock 1 interestingly. Would have rather expected something like a nomad or a hidden ban here. Deva immediately going for the DT1. Keeps going for the DTs. That's the third DT that Deva has picked. And it does make sense. 7.86 stars, 287 BPM. On the shorter side, 2 minutes 37, 2 minutes 36, and also AR 10.5. And that is something that Dever is gonna be able to play pretty comfortably, I would say. The question is, how well is Ruyaya gonna be able to play this high AR?
You know, like standing around like a 10.5 AR.
It'll be quite a challenge. Starting to get into the map, Dever breaking. Once again, it seems to always happen at the beginning of the maps, just not able to keep up these early combos. Slight advantage here for Ruyaya. Slight accuracy advantage, nonetheless, for Dever despite the miss.
Despite that miss, the accuracy really keeping a little bit of leeway for Dever to be able to come back into this. Snappy aim is going to be continuing to go on, but the consistency is going to be on the side of Ruyaya. But into the key eye right here is about to be happening. This is going to be where the combo is going to be most important, but Ruyaya misses right before that. It's going to be really important for Dever to make a comeback here.
Yeah, and Dever has a chance now to capitalize on that, to build on that. The score is going slowly but surely towards Dever's side. A lot slower than he would want, and here he breaks and it evens it out. Ruyaya now having the combo advantage. Not that much. Also dropping here a little bit of accuracy score, not really moving. Just barely. Ruyaya breaking now once again though, and Dever now has the chance to pull the score to his side.
Score well on the side of Ruyaya, but soon to be on the side of Dever, as the little bit of combo advantage is going to give Dever a little bit of edge right here, but still a lot of consistency. Go through some buzz sliders to get through some bursts as well. 50s drop from Dever and a miss drop from Dever as well. A lot of more misses from him to drop as long, and Ruyaya continue to have the consistency that he has the entire match. And it's just continuing the combo through this, the combo game as well on his side, but that's a miss as Dever has a comeback as well. The combo's back and forth. It is going to be so close now.
And now is really the time to shine for Dever. The score is finally on his side. The accuracy by 1%. And the combo, he's now able to build on that. And that is so important. He cannot be out-comboed all the time again. And Ruyaya pushed that break. Oh, kind of almost sealing it for his side. And yeah, now with the slow part towards the end, Dever gonna be taking this map on his own pick.
Loads of back and forths on that DT1 showed how consistent Ruyaya could be on these kind of maps, but Dever with the slight accuracy advantage as well as some holding on the combo at the very end. Got some the slide edge, a 54k lead at the very end.
Yes, and that is much needed because Ruyaya on his own picks is just also so dangerous. Gonna be interesting to see how this one would go. Are we gonna see a hidden? Are we gonna see a hard rock? So we have already seen a hard rock ban from Deva, so maybe not that confident on it. And we are immediately going into the hard rock tree, trying to abuse Deva on these hard rock maps. 7.4 star. Very standard hard rock, but the BPM is a lot lower, so we can expect some other patterns in this map. Sounds a bit dangerous on 170 BPM.
Is this kind of a tech pick?
Sounds a bit like a tech pick, probably some tapping in there. Star rating needs to come from somewhere. The circle size is probably not going to be the reason with the circle size 5.2.
Hello.
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 I am.
Alright, perfect. You are here for the hard rock 370 BPM, 7.4 star hard rock. This looks like a interesting circle tech map on hard rock.
Yeah, I mean, right away.
And
is that a disconnect?
that is not a disconnect, probably just a crash. So that was the Banjo? Was it not Banjo? I don't know. Maybe just broke it. Well, that was not Banjo for sure. And Ruyaya with the 40,000 points lead, just building up here, doubling the score essentially from Deva here. Not a good sign for him. Accuracy isn't that far apart, just 2%, but still quite the substantial advantage on this big combo from Ruyaya.
And yeah, I mean, you can just see it, like, the comfortability here, especially on the act. I mean, acts are going down. Just a minute ago, it was 9.7 for Ruyaya, but now it's down to 94.
Yeah, just for Deva as well. Dropped a lot of accuracy on here. 92%.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
that's what
changing
happens
this
when you go
2%
into the
difference.
PI. But yeah, I mean, combo-wise, it's as good as done.
Not as good as done. We've seen some crazy scores in this tournament before, and in fact, in the first map, a point where we all thought that Deva would be clearly winning, but we are just coming back in the last second. So nothing is lost yet, but it's certainly going to be an uphill battle for Deva and a very challenging one. Does not help with the break here. We're here
Yeah, and I mean,
not
Ruyaya
trading
just
back.
holding on to combo for dear life.
Yeah, we are just doing such a good job with the combo. Sometimes just not even ahead in accuracy. Right now he is, but not in every map. But the combos is always what matters, it seems like in his case.
Endeavor finding that miss. Not too good for him. There we go. Ruyaya does find a miss, but they're both trading.
Yeah, Endeavor needs to have a combo to be able to come back from this. No combo, no score.
Yeah, but no combos found, and I mean just missing over and over again. These are insanely hard patterns.
It certainly doesn't get any easier. I don't see any way of Endeavor here coming back here.
Yeah, and I
Once
mean
again,
the 100K
losing on that hard rock.
difference right now.
So Ruyaya
I mean-
taking another map very confidently. Very telling. Not giving
I'm
any
assuming
chances
this is
here.
Not a break point.
This is not a breakpoint, no.
Right.
Endeavor has lost a breakpoint to Ruyaya on a DT2 by getting complete out-comboed.
Right.
Pure combo abuse. 5% accuracy difference, I believe.
And And I mean, that's what happens. Ruyaya does find a break. Dever is holding, but I mean, it's good as done.
Yeah, despite Dever having like been holding there for a few seconds, score just didn't change. Nothing changed at all. We are just dropping here now a little bit of accuracy. Score reduced by 7k, but that's more. That's way more than you need. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
not enough.
For sure. That's. I mean, B rank's coming out from both, but just the combo game difference: 600 max combo on the side of Ruyaya and 300 on the side of Dever, doubling it almost. And right now it's 4-2. So, I mean, I think Dever might feel confident picking into the tapping again. I mean, 5% act difference, seemingly worth it to bet on.
Absolutely.
Then again,
Dever now in a bit of a pickle. He's running out of these speedy picks. Could be going for something like the DT4. The hidden tree he's gonna go for. So
Yeah, that makes
keeps
sense.
going for the high BPM, 223 BPM hidden map. Still has potentially the Hard Rock 4, but we've seen this is a map that can be very well combo gamed, so he might be scared to pick that. Going into that 223 BPM hidden.
Not exactly. I mean, I think Dever is confident, but just the combo here, it's gonna be a little scary, I think.
Absolutely.
But I think when you're facing off against someone as diverse in their skill sets as Ruyaya, especially if Ruyaya is feeling it, I mean, every pick is kind of dangerous.
Absolutely, and we can see here on the beginning, both players holding through. Dever has dropped a little bit early on the beginning on that really fast burst.
But right now, the Ack is doing
All
it
of these
for
players. Yeah. It's barely any difference. It's really gonna come down to the combos, I feel like.
It is. Yeah, I mean, even on that Hard Rock 3, we saw the combos were almost... I mean, the Ack was almost identical by the end.
Yes, and here we see Dever with the first break. And that was not just one miss here, that's a bunch of chain misses, and that's not looking good for him on his own pick. Score is now going towards Ruya's side on the 400 combo, still growing and building, while Dever is kind of lagging behind, just not being able to get any footing here.
Yeah, that is scary if you're Dever. It's still not over. I mean, there is definitely a chance here, but I think this is just
Ruyaya needs to miss.
the DT2.
And
Ruyaya finding a break. Is it
despite
Ruyaya?
Dever breaking that much, the combos, oh Jesus Christ, the combos of the both accuracies of the both players are pretty similar. Now that changed with this big chain miss heavily on the side of Dever. Both players here chain miss, but Dever, it seems like chain missed more than Ruyaya, and well, any accuracy he had is now at a disadvantage.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it really does come down to Ruyaya just has to fall apart here. And I mean, Dever sees it, Dever knows it, Dever's cursor dancing.
Yes, not very happy about this performance. And why is Ruyaya's name so hard to say?
Right, yes, agreed.
It is such a difficult name. I think it's Ruyaya.
I think.
Maybe it's like Ruyaya.
Ruyaya. True.
If Ruyaya rewatches this and hears this, I might have a big enemy soon.
No, you'll be fine. I think they'll laugh along with you. It's true.
Yeah, I mean when I get the pipe bomb tomorrow.
Yeah, and I mean, just here. Although Dever is kind of coming back here. It's still 85, but it's slowly but surely equalizing. There we see a break, and that's what you need if you're Dever. You need to hold, but you can't. And that right there is
Yes,
heartbreak.
and yeah, there's just nothing you can do at this point. 80,000 score difference, barely any map left. Even if you SS the rest and Ruyaya stop playing, I don't think this would be enough. And
Right. Just nothing left. No way to grasp at any straws because there's no straws in the first place. Ruyaya just the combo is making a house here that Dever just cannot break.
so impressive here, like both these players hitting so good stuff here at the ending. Just unbelievable. It's not to be underestimated. You heard it on the vocals, just not the vocals, but the music. Just I don't know. It's so difficult holding through that, aiming that, and listening to that while having hidden is just so difficult and so respectable that both of these players are still holding strong, despite Dever just not being able to hold these combos that Ruyaya is able to.
And right here, the Nomad 4 coming out. Also, by the way, if
Instant pick.
who's going to go into bracket reset? There we go. Is it Dever?
I think Dever is coming from the Dever's coming from the loser bracket.
Ah, okay. Cool. And I mean, this
So
sounds
if,
like a banger.
if Ruyaya wins, this is over.
Ooh. And here, Ruyaya, that insta-pick just shows the confidence here. The confidence to keep combo and to maybe get higher AC here. Dever needs to show off why he's considered one of the most decorated tournament players in 4-digit.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at these sliders.
When you're facing against them. Ah, yeah, the sliders
So
just look like hell.
Both players here trading back to each other, but Dever being ahead.
Oh my
goodness. This 100 combo, but breaks now at these big sliders, but we're immediately breaking as well. How do you even hold for this map? None of these players are Malishevsky. What are you pulling, Benz?
And what is that? Ruyaya holding through, hitting all of this.
What is happening?
I mean, Dever is just not able to keep up with this absolute mechanical prowess on display here. I'm dumbfounded. What?
What an insane play here from Ruyaya. Just holding through, going complete god mode. Ruyaya might be surprised at his own combo here himself.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes when you're in the right mindset in a tournament match, you can just lock in, and breaks finally coming out. But you have done enough if you're Ruyaya here, and Dever just cannot hold.
Yes, this combo is massive and so important in a match where both these players have very similar accuracies. It's really coming down to the combo, and with Dever here building up, has a chance, especially with the miss here from Ruyaya, has a chance to capitalize on that, to build on that. But is he going to be able to hold for this extremely difficult KI part?
And it's Dever. I mean, anything can happen. But as I say that, he finds a break.
And that is devastating.
Ruyaya also
both players
trading.
have no combos. They have no... It's gonna be favored for Ruyaya. It is, of course, Ruyaya's pick, and this song is going crazy.
This is ridiculous. Ruyaya almost about to break you could
You could map a 13-star map of the song. Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness. And oh my, 280, a 64k difference. But Ruyaya with the 600 combo at the beginning. That is ridiculous.
Dever going for the normal tree. It's match point already. Oh, these players not wasting any time.
And I think here's the time for Dever to really wake up. Picks are still on the board. It's still possible. But Ruyaya is just playing so damn good right now. It's insane.
Yeah, absolutely.
Flo, I think that Nomad 4 made you wake up, no?
Absolutely. I don't feel any tired anymore. It's gonna come back eventually, but for now I can keep
my goodness.
being alive, and hopefully this map is not going that strong, otherwise I'm not gonna have any sleep.
Oh, it's gonna. I already know it's gonna go really insane.
I love
And a
songs
chill
with
beginning
with
here.
vocals like that.
Yeah, the whisper type vocals always make me very. I don't know how you do it. And then the.
I
the
just
added-
expected something sexual out of that. Whispers.
Okay. You know, my bad, man. Well, I mean, I think I like the contrast between those vocals and, like, the gritty vocals that he's using right now. Anyways, Ruyaya, again holding combo. Dever finding a break, but it's still the beginning here, and this is a longer map. It's definitely not over.
Certainly
Oh,
looking
good
like
lord,
a
what?
fun map here to play, and that's some very challenging patterns. Both of the players master them perfectly, but Dever here breaking right after Ruyaya, still holding up this combo, going complete god mode once again. On what is Ruyaya doing today? This is incredible. Just hitting it all. Dever also trying his best here.
What?
Having some incredible performance, just not enough against a monster like Ruyaya who hits it all.
And it's just a repeat of No Mod 4. What is this?
What is this?
Endeavor finding a break, a shit miss, but Ruyaya just infinitely consistent.
And it's really, oh my god, just look at these
my
snaps,
God.
just
Oh my
so incredible stuff. I can't stop glazing. This is incredible.
Yeah, what?
Mariszewski, is this the wrong account?
Dude, this is the wrong account, dude. What? If this is not in your freaking top 10 of tournament plays, Ruyaya, what kind of monster are you? And Ruyaya finally breaking down a little bit, but you
Dever's
got 1K
gonna see
combo.
this and think to him like that, like, what the fuck?
And I mean, if you're Dever, you just
Dever gave up.
You just keep on letting him go.
Dever
Like,
gave up.
And yeah, I mean that makes sense. This is just absurd.
Dever is being like, what am I supposed to do against a monster like this?
Really?
Like,
And I mean the misses are coming out. The nerves finally hitting, but for a minute there, the nerves were your friend if you're Ruyaya.
well,
Like yes.
there's not much you can do really. What a brutal map. What a brutal score. Like, what can
Ruyaya
you do
knowing
if you're
from that combo
Dever?
that he won. Just knowing that it's over now.
Yeah, he absolutely does know. And despite dropping here a lot of accuracy towards the end at this super duper difficult part, it's over. We are taking this match, winning the tournament, I believe, with that.
Wow.
With a bombshell 1000 combo.
Yeah, 1000 combo is just like. And now actually Ruyaya is just the best player I've ever seen. What is that? I'm so happy I caught the end of this match because that was ridiculous.
That was more than just ridiculous. Wow. How
That was on
can
another
you
level,
combo
wow.
that long? These snaps, these patterns, so difficult. It's hard to even watch it as a viewer, and it's so much easier as a viewer to keep up with that. But to actually
know.
play that, to
That's
aim
insane.
that, to tap that to this rhythm is just so difficult and so well mastered by Ruyaya. What a show.
And I think the biggest part that makes it so insane is that was the story for every map. Every map that Ruyaya played it was just supremely consistent combo.
Yes.
That's insane. Wow.
Absolutely, and Dever, I don't think Dever even can feel bad about that. Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do against a score like that? There's nothing you can do. You can't even feel angry about it. Like, the guy just completely outscales you here.
And yeah, this guy, wow. And Malashevsky 2.0, man. Like, that's just insane.
As Ben says, never had a run of a lifetime, but ended up having to fight Thanos.
Yeah.
And that is gonna be it. We have concluded. Finally, the next tournament from Benz is gonna be over. I think he's hosting another tournament, by the way, already. Does not stop ever. And this is gonna be it. Thank you guys all for coming by to watch this tournament. Every single match kind of felt like a grand final. So many amazing and talented players. Also, thank you, Iowa. How do you say your name? A1 UA?
Alua. Yeah.
Alua.
You're good.
Alua, thank
Yeah.
you so much for coming by to commentate with us here for the rest of the
Of course, thank
match
you.
and taking your time here. And also, huge thank you, of course, to Benz for hosting this tournament, for streaming all of these matches. Super strong stuff from you. It's incredible just how
Benz.
dedicated you are as a host and a streamer. And of course, thank you to all the people who are watching this. Without you guys, this would never happen. And of course, to the players.
Yeah, thank you to the players especially. I mean, all of you played so well. It was absolutely insane watching some of these matches, even if I didn't get to
Yes.
commentate.
Certainly games of a lifetime, and some of these games you would only see in grand finals or finals on 1v1 tournaments. And having to see that all in one tournament is just insane and crazy, and absolute a pleasure to watch. So once again, thank you so much for coming by, and this is gonna be it with us, and we will see you in next tournament.
Goodbye.